Bortle here at YCS Anaheim. Whoa, returning to the channel, please introduce yourself to the world.
What's up, Team Bortle? My name is Alex, also known as Mount Fuji on Twitter.
Fuji.
And some people knew me as a different name before, but you know, it's 2025 and times are tough and people are a little bit different now. So, you know, I haven't really played Yu-Gi-Oh! In a minute. I played a little bit for YCS Anaheim last year, but I'm local to Southern California, for those who don't know, and I've been playing a lot of One Piece TCG, but this week there was a YCS in Anaheim, so I said I'll play for fun. Started playing on Monday, and now here I am after a top 8 finish.
Gee, yeah, top 8, man, for fun. My goodness. Yo, before we see the deck profile, any shout-outs?
Yeah, absolutely. So shout out to my local OTS project CCG. Shout out to Adam Cisneros, Ivan Lee, and Asala W for, I mean, without them, this run was not even nowhere near possible, but also really important shout out to, you see him on the channel all the time, Cam the Man Neal, Cameron Neal. Behind every great man isn't even a greater man. I actually innovated that phrase back in 2017.
Yes.
You can fact check me on that. I can show you the video. I mean, I'm literally getting my swag jacked every video. But literally in this case, it's true. Behind every great man is a greater man. Cam is playing for first, I think, or he's still playing. I think in top 4 or top 2 right now. I think.
Oh yeah, he's in the finals.
Yeah, we only played a couple cards differences, but we definitely played, like, our decks are almost identical, and I can go over the differences in the deck profile. But I played Mitsurugi Yummy. I do not know what all the cards do. I just put the Mitsurugi cards in on Cam's suggestion this past Thursday. So I had to learn kind of what my deck did as the tournament went on, which was a little bit tough, but you know, we got there.
Sweet. Without further ado, please show us the top 8 goo.
You got it. Here's the goo. Okay. For the Mitsurugi engine, I played 3 Habakiri, 1 Futsu, and 1 Murakumo. I played Futsu. Cam and I played Futsu, but I'm going to stop name dropping him now. I'm just going to say me. So I played Futsu because I think it's really, really necessary when you play the other in conjunction with the other 3 guys, the Kusanagi, Aramasa, and Saji. It gives you kind of a plan B against a lot of decks and gives you a lot more agency in when you want to Murakumo, because a lot of times you just kind of want to sit there and let them play and then force them to go to battle phase, blow up their board, you win the game. Yeah. Whereas like if you use this too early, because whether you're forced to or not, then they get to run over your guy and they get away, like Yummy particularly gets away back in the game. I just wanted more agency and more resource recursion. So I did play all of these guys. These guys are so Aramasa, Saji, and Kusanagi. These 2 aren't really that good to draw, but you can still play. Saji is good because you can normal summon him or her, I don't know. Search a spell and then make all Mirage and then use the Yummy cards, which now here come the Yummies. Okay. So I played 3 Cupsy, I played 3 Marshmallow, and I played only one of the other ones, basically the Steven Trifanowski ratio. Not much to be said there. I played 3 of the good ones and, you know, one of the whatever ones. For non-engine, I played 3 Ash Blossom, 3 Fua, I played 3 Bell, and then I played 3 Droll. These are like my monster non-engine. I just played 3 of all the good ones, and I did not play any of the bad ones, except for, I mean, because the only other good ones are like the Dominus cards, but when you mix Mitsurugi and Yummy, you can't play the Dominus cards. So that's a trade-off you make. So I played 12 hand traps. For spells, I played 3 Preparation of Rites. Goes with the egg, which is here. The Mitsurugi Mirror. This card's kind of a brick, but I also played 3 Prayers, and then 2 Ritual, 2 Mitsurugi Ritual. And this card always confused me. Apparently, you can tribute from your hand when you're summoning from your hand, and I thought you could only tribute from deck. So up until round 9, I was barely using. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I was barely using the effect to summon if I drew too many of the bricks, which was really funny. So if I drew too many bricks, then I'm like, all right, I guess I'm playing just Yummy up until round 10, and then it all started coming together. Thank you, Bowden. Shout out to Bowden for that. that advice, because I had no idea. Also, the reason why it's 2 Ritual is because if you get drolled, which is really important, to hard open some of the pieces, you're mostly playing a Mitsurugi deck splashing Yummy. So Yummy does make it a little better into droll, but when you do get drolled, you want to have as many ways to play as possible. But obviously it's a brick by itself. Then I played for the Yummy brick Surprise Minion. Croaky, I don't think is worth playing because I don't play that many Yummy names. I don't know if Cam sided it or not, but I didn't think it was necessary. And then the last card was 1 Triple Tactics Talent. This could have been called by the grave. The differences between Cam and my list, I think, don't quote me, is at least going into into the tournament. He made Call by the Grave, Talent, and a second cookie and Crosshair Designator. And I didn't play the 3 cards I mentioned. I only played Talents among those. And so my deck is 40 cards even.
Oh, guys.
Which literally is 40 cards clean. I think it was the right call because I see my good cards more often. And the bad cards I play at 1, but they're not even that bad half the time. I mean, the Mitsurugi cards are great. Even like the bad ones, you can still tribute them from your hand, apparently. So I thought 40 was the right call. I got to draw my good cards way more often. And I played a couple rounds where my opponents bricked. So, haha, should have played 40. For the side deck, first of all, I played 3 Fuji in my main deck, so I have to set at least 3 cards for going first to take them out. So I played Call by the Grave, I played Magatama, I played Great Purification. A lot of the times, one of the issues that the Mitsu deck has, if you don't main these or are playing Pure, is that because you're ritual summoning so much, you start stockpiling prayers that you don't necessarily need. Like, yeah, it's good to play around Bell, but post-board, your options are much more open. And so you get to search both of these as well as prayers, and you have all 3, and you win the game. It's like basically unbeatable. Call by the Grave obviously is good going first. Then against Yummy, and honestly Mitsurugi as well, and against a couple other matchups that aren't coming to me at the moment, but I'm sure you can guess. I sided 3 Dark Rulers and 3 Lightning Storm. Lightning Storm is also good against Draco Tail. And this is good against pure Mitsurugi, where they summon Fossil Dino. If you saw my feature match, I played the best game 1 I played all semester, and then I played the best turn 1 of game 2 all year, and then I proceeded to sell immediately. But these cards definitely helped. You have to combo non-engine these days, so to go with this, I played Duster. Just good cards. So I take a board breaker approach when I play against Yummy in particular, but Mitsurugi as well. So I think these are really important to play in your deck. They beat out a lot of the, it's good in the mirror too even. They beat out a lot of like the most common cards. Notably doesn't beat anti-spell though, and so if they flip anti-spell and sack you, you lose. Then I sided 2 copies of Double Cyclone. This card I think was a really interesting tech that Cam sent to me. I thought it was really good against Draco Tail for the obvious reason that you play a spell and then you chain Double Cyclone, pop the spell. If they play Flame, which negates the face-up spell, you chain Double Cyclone, pop the spell, pop another card, and then the Flame doesn't resolve anymore. So this is really good at pushing your power spells or ritual spells through in that matchup, which is generally how you lose, is when you can't ritual summon, basically. But what really sold me on this is because Odeon won Lil last week. Quick play spot removal is for the back row is really good against Odeon in particular. And also their cards negate face-up cards, and so it's the same thing as playing around Flame, really. So I just wanted coverage against that. I didn't want to get got by that. Last 2 cards I played was 3 Retaliating Sea, 4 Draco Tail. This card is good. It's also good against Lunalight. You'll notice I don't side a Kaiju or anything, because Lunalight is not a real deck, so who cares? Extra deck. Yeah. Extra deck is way more standard. There's not a lot to explain here. Okay. Zombie Vampire is my bridge between the engines that I go into with Gravity Controller. If I lead with Mitsurugi's, as a lot of people know, you start with Zombie Vampire, and then you make you summon a level 1, then you make Gravity Controller start playing. Yeah. If you don't summon a level 1 though, I do also play IP into SP, and so your board can end up being like IP with Futsu. Futsu can bring something back, you can go IP it away, summon SP, and still Futsu something back, and still have Murakumo for later. So I played SP as well. I played Almirage, like I mentioned with Saji, it's really good, and then of course with normal summoning hand traps, it can make minion live if you draw it with a hand trap and a Yummy. What I just said doesn't make a lot of sense, but it will if you play the deck. I also played, now for the Yummy cards, 3 Snatchy, 1 of each Synchro. I played Sorrowcat and Herald. These go well together. These are the Yummy bridge also with Gravity Controller. Yeah. They're the Yummy bridge into. Watch Joey Lynch's deck profile. They're shout out Joey Lynch on Bortle's channel. Samsara puts you summon it, link it off, summon it again. The last 2 cards I played are Metal Marcher and Link Spider. Link Spider I think is the flex spot. Metal Marcher I think is necessary because sometimes it gives you enough bodies to make IP, and the game isn't going to go on past a couple of a turn, so you don't need Sarkat to recycle Herald. But Link Spider, it's for Nibiru, but as I got more comfortable with the deck, I'm really inexperienced. I haven't played in a while. I don't know what a lot of the cards do. I lost to Kamal's K9 Crystron deck in Top Cut, and I still don't know what that deck does. But Link Spider, I felt like this deck might have been weak to Nibiru, so just in case I had it, but low-key, you can play through Nibiru if you play the deck properly. So I don't think I really needed this. It did come up a couple times day 2, but could have been a Typhon or a Secure Gardener to make off of IP to go back into the Yummy card. So I think in hindsight, I would have played something like that. In the future, I might make that change going forward.
Sweet. Well, Mount Fuji, congrats again on getting top 8. Until next, God, yes. Until next time, everyone. Portal.